Good morning to you, and thank you for joining with me today. You must have heard of the man who asked his wife what she'd like for her birthday, and she said, "I'd love to be 10 again." So on the morning of her birthday, what does he do? He gets her up bright and early, and off they go to Alton Towers, the theme park. And what a day! He puts her on every ride in the park, and 5 hours later she staggers out, her head's reeling, her stomach's heaving, and off they went to McDonald's for a Big Mac and a milkshake. On the way home they stopped off at Carlisle in order to see a Star Wars movie with hot dogs and popcorn. Finally she arrives home. She wobbles up the pathway, she staggers up the stairs, she collapses onto the bed, and he leans over lovingly and says to her, "Well dear, what does it feel like to be 10 again?" And one eye opened and said, "You're a clown. I meant my dress size." Well, poor fella got it wrong. But who among us wouldn't wish to be like a child again? Everything to look forward to, but time slips away so quickly. And all too soon we have all sorts of responsibilities and things change and we grow up. The Apostle Paul once said, "I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child at one time, but when I became an adult, I put an end to childish ways." What did he mean? He was aware, I suppose, that children are focused only on their own needs. Children sense fairly early that big people are there for their beck and call. If a baby is hungry, sleepy, bored, needs to be changed, they'll let you know. And if you're not patient, if we're a little slow in meeting their needs, they let us know even more strongly. But then we become adults. What then should be our focus? Jesus turned human thinking right upside down. He said things like, "The first shall be last, and the last shall be first." He said, if you want to save your life, then you must lose it. He was continually turning normal thinking inside out and upside down. You know, as a boy, I never really understood some of the parts of the Bible, and particularly the Mary Martha story in the Bible had me confused. There's Mary whizzing about, getting the dinner ready, and what's Martha doing? Not helping her, she's sitting blathering to Jesus. And it's actually Mary that gets the credit. I feel sorry for Martha. I mean, someone's got to make the dinner. Jesus was not being hard on Martha, but just saying now and again, be like Mary, chill out, smell the roses, take time with people and for people, and get the balance right. Maybe what he was saying to them and to us, what really matters in your life? Try as best as you can to put away distractions. Let's be committed to following Jesus. And you know what? The rest of our life will flow on from there. Again, thank you ever so much for listening to me today. God bless you.